In an earlier video, I showed how rural communities can be different from high population cities because of population density. Because of this, being able to shoot and use weapons is different in rural than it is in cities. In the rural community, it is safe to pull out a gun and shoot it because of the amount of people around. In the city, a gun is used for ghetto purposes with gang members. So anybody who sees a gun immediately assumes it's for gang members or crime. Because of that, you can imagine the response when people saw pictures of people in Cour D'Alene, Idaho, armed to the teeth to stop any rioters. In the minds of the people with guns, this is more of a convention than really any reason to shoot anybody. It's their chance to show off their guns and tell people how cool these guns are. Sure, they're walking around with guns, but this is Idaho. Anybody does it all the time. In fact, the people with handguns may not even be involved with the people trying to protect everyone from anti-fascist rioters. Pretend you're looking at this as if it was a convention. The guns are props. Although yes, they are very real and very much loaded, the people involved are treating it like it's a convention, the same Comic-Con that you would go to, only they're dressed as different types of heroes. There's even photographers. Some folks made it very obvious that they were in costume, while others seemed really happy to show off all of their gear and what it could do. No, not fire, just what it could do. Tell them how proud they are of it. You know, like a car guy or an arcade guy, just showing off his cool stuff. This guy just makes it really obvious. He's at a convention, he's kind of nerdy, and he's trying to show off how cool he is. Haven't we all? If you really want to know, they were there to protect anybody at this time. This included protesters from Black Lives Matter to the anti-fascists. People were allowed to express themselves however they wished, so long as they didn't do any damage. It's actually kind of weird to think about because, this is Idaho. I've lived there. There are actual white nationalists living here. There are actual skinheads, actual Nazis. This isn't some made-up idea. They actually go there. This insanity is as if Crowley from Good Omens showed up and offered free hugs to everyone. It's true, many of these people do not look nice. But
nice in a bodyguard is about as useful as the ability to regurgitate whole lobsters.
The truth be told, Idaho is nothing like what you imagined it to be. It's true, a lot of the stereotypes you're thinking are real. There are actual skinheads in Idaho. However, the people are a lot more educated and a lot smarter than it looks like. My first real study as an anthropologist was before I even knew what an anthropologist was. I was just an 8th grader wanting to know more about the gangs and why they were like knights in shining armor from the medieval period. So I hung out with them. And I saw exactly what you're looking at right now. I've seen people brandish guns to stop a fight, and it actually stopped a gang war at one point. I have very strange memories about that, even to this day. Some of it haunts me, and this kind of shows you why their thought process is this way. A special thanks goes out to Photography, who took all these pictures and spent all this time with these people. You've really shown something about Idaho that most people wouldn't understand. So thank you.